Okay, so today we'll be learning about how to put rooms in your model and how to tag those and how to make a room legend out of it. So first, let's say I have created a basic model in which I have walls, like I've created rooms and I've put doors and everything. So now I will tell you how to place rooms. So in the architecture tab, we have the room option and the shortcut for that is RN. So what you can do, you can just select that and drag it over your rooms. Like I, let's say I'm creating one like that, second, third, fourth. Okay, so I have created these number of rooms. So now why this room didn't got tagged properly? Why the error came? Because these walls are not joined. That's why. So first, if I join these rooms and if I press VV and go to rooms and just select the reference, now if I see the room is properly placed. So this is how you can put the rooms in your model. Now how to give a naming to it. So what I'll do, I'll select this room and let's say I'm giving this room name as bedroom. Let's say bedroom 1. I'll name this as bedroom 2. This is bedroom 3. I'll name these rooms as toilet. I'll copy and paste the same room name because these are toilets. Now, okay, this room, I can name this. Now we have this room coming, like it's all over the place, but I want a separation line over here so that I can tag this particular room as more like, I want a staircase over here. So I want to name this room as a circulation area. And I want to name this particular area as living room. So what in that case I will do, in the architecture tab only, there is something called room separator. I will select that and I will make a line like this. Now, this room, if you see, select this. This is one different room which has created. Now I can go to the architecture tab again and select the room again. Okay, now a different room has been created. So I will just rename this room as a living room. This room I will give it as a garage. This room, okay, I'll give it as a study or a guest room. Again, I'll give this room as a study. And I'll give this as a study. Okay. Now I have named all of my rooms. After that, this side, this population. And to this I will give as powder. Now all of my rooms has been tagged, named properly. After this, I want to how to create a room legend out of it. So for that, what you have to do, you just have to go to in the properties tab, there is something called color scheme. And in currently it is none. There is no color scheme added to our model. So first I will go to annotate tab, and in that tab there is something called color fill legend. I will select that and I will place it on my model. After placing it, there will be a tab which will come. In that, it will ask you space type, spaces, rooms, or HVAC zones. So now we are creating room schedule. So we will be selecting rooms, and in the color scheme, we will be selecting names because we are making a room legend based on the room names. So I will select name and then I will click OK. So what it will do, it will make a, like for every room which I have made, it will make a color legend of that. Now, if you see for every bedroom, because I named it as bedroom 1, bedroom 2, bedroom 3, and bedroom 4, that's why it has created 4 different legend for that. But you want a similar legend for bedroom. So what you can do, you can just change the naming and make it as a bedroom. Don't number it. Now, if you see, only one bedroom legend has been created. One toilet, one store, and living room, garage, guest room, powder room. And further circulation. Now, if you want to change these colors for the room legend, how will you do it? What you can do, you can go to the properties tab, and in that there is something called color scheme. You can just click it, and there you will see in the name tab, there are all the rooms which are placed in your current model. From here, you can change the color, you can give a fill pattern to it, and you can see the preview over here. So let's check for the bedroom thing, and let's change the color to blue. And let's say I want to give a solid pattern to it. So I will give a diagonal down line pattern and I'll click OK. So in preview, it is looking like that. And I will click apply and OK. Now, if you see for bedroom, the color has been changed and the fill pattern which I applied has been applied to it. For all the bedrooms, it is same like that. Okay. So this is about room and room legends. Now, after creating that, we have circulation in our model. For that, we have in architecture tab, we have ramps, staircases for that. Now, how to create staircase and how to create ramps, we'll be learning that in detail. Now, let's say I want to create a staircase. So first, if you will be selecting the staircase. Now, after selecting that, what you will do, first you will select the type of staircase you want to create. You want an assembled staircase, you want a cast in place, or you want a precast staircase. So generally, what in practice we do, we make cast in place staircase for the structural one and assembled staircase to give a finish on that. So let's say I will be selecting a cast in place staircase. Now after that, the first thing which you have to take care of it, you have to select the base level and you have to check the top level. It should be correct. Otherwise, there will be an error whenever you will be creating a staircase. Now, in that only, when if you go to edit type, You can select the maximum riser height which you want to give, maximum tread depth you can select, and minimum run width you can put over here. Also, you can select, you can put the run type depth, depth, landing type also you can select, and function, like is it for exterior or is it for an interior. Also, you can add supports to it, like we have stringers in the staircases, so you can provide right support, middle support, or left support. So I'll be showing you how to use these all. So I'll just create a sample staircase for you, and then we'll learn more about it. So first I have selected the base level as level 1 and level 2. The top level is level 2. And I am taking the run width as 1000. And there is a automatic landing checkbox option. If you will check it, it will automatically create a landing whenever you are turning or you are making another flight of staircase. So now, if you will see, I have selected the base level as level 1 and top level as level 2. Whenever I'm selecting it, it will automatically calculate the desired staircase height, and it will automatically tell you the desired number of risers and the maximum riser height which it will achieve, and the tread depth. You can change it according to you also, but right now I'm taking it as 280. So let's start modeling the staircase. Now, okay, I'm starting the staircase from here because I want a staircase in this area. So I have 23 risers. So let's start from here. Okay. Why it is coming like this? Because in the run line, in the location line, it is already selected as default, which is center. But I want to start it from the left side. So I will start it from left. Now I will go like this. So if you will see the number of risers which are created and number of risers which are remaining, it is showing you that. So right now it has created 10 risers. I want, okay, we have 23 risers. So what I'll do, I'll create 11 risers in one and 12 risers in another flight. Okay. Now, if I will go to this and create 12 risers here. Okay. So now what I can do, okay, there is a gap coming. Landing has already came up because I have selected the automatic landing. Now I will select this whole staircase and go to the move option and just move it till here, till the wall, because I want my landing and wall to be attached. You see, the risers has been created, and now I can click the finish edit mode. So whenever you will be creating a staircase, the railing will automatically come like that according to your flights. So now we will learn how to, like, I'll just cut a section and we'll just check other settings, how to work on that. Okay. So I will cut a section from here and I'll just drag it till here. Also, I'll drag it till here. And this also till here. I'll go to view. So this is my staircase. I will change the scale to 20. Okay. Now this is my slab level and this is my staircase which is ending. So I didn't check that first. So I want to reach till this level, but my staircase is not reaching till this level. So what I will do, I will just select it and I will make the top offset as 150 because the slab is it my slab is it is 150 above the level 2. Now if you will see desired number of risers, it is counting as 24, but we created only 23. Now I have to add one more to it to reach the top. What I'll do, I'll go to the plan, I'll select the staircase and I will do edit staircase. Now I will just select this arrow and just drag it till here, drag it towards down. And so it will create 12, right, earlier it was 11 number of risers, but now it will create 12. After this, I will select this one. And now I have to add one more riser to it, thread to it. So I will select this dot and I will add one more to it. Now if you see 12 here, 12 here. Now I will click finish. I will go to the section again. Now if you will see, my staircase is reaching till landing. Okay. So this is how a simple staircase we can make. Now if you will select the staircase and if you will go to edit type, first is you can change the run type, landing type and the function. If you want to change the run type, you just have to select this option. I'll go back, just select this particular option. And then there is an option that you want a smooth cut or you want a stepped cut. Okay, how it is different. Let's say I'll select the stepped one and I'll click apply. I'll click OK and I'll click OK. So if you see in the section, the staircase is it the stepped one. Okay. Now I'll go to edit type again. I will select the run type again. I'll make it as smooth. Now in this, the structural depth you can change. So right now it is 150. Let's say I want 200. So I can change it. Or you have already depth already created. So before changing it, what you will do, you will first duplicate it and write the name 200 and just make the structural depth as 200. Okay. Now if you want to change the material, right now it is concrete. If you want to give any other material, you can select this from here and the material browser will open. You can select any of the material. Let's say I want, no, I'm not changing any material right now. So if you want any material to be changed, you can change it according to your own design. And then you will click OK. And the material will be selected. After that, if you want to give a thread thickness to it, if you want a riser slanted or something like that, you can change it that also. Like if you want a thread, if you want to change anything in thread, what you can do, you can select the thread option and you can change the thickness. Let's say I want it as 60. And if you want to give a profile to it, you can give a profile. We have already, like you can load a profile in your Revit or you can just make it as default. I am going with default. And if you want to give a nosing length, so you can give it that also. Let's say I want to give it 15. And now if you will apply or OK, you will see a thread depth has been given, thread thickness has also been changed. And if you will see a nosing has also been made over here. Okay. Now I'll select this and I'll go to edit type again. And I will select this front type again. Now I want, I want to change something in risers also. So I will select the riser and I want all my risers to be as slanted. And I will give the thickness as 15 and riser to tread connection. Now how, so I want my riser to extend behind tread, or you can extend tread you under riser, or you can join the risers and treads. So I'm joining the risers and threads. I'll click OK. Click OK. Now if you will see, these thread and the riser has been joined. So basically, above my concrete staircase, a finish has been created. It looks like a finish to a staircase. Now we have some more options to it. If I go to edit type again, select the staircase and go to edit type again. And now there is something called landing type. If you want to change the landing type, you can select it. Now I want my landing to be same as my run type thickness. Okay. What I'll do, I'll select the monolithic thickness and I want to change it to 200. So what I'll do, I'll just duplicate it and I will name as 200 mm thickness and I'll click OK. And I will make it as 200. Now, if you want to change the material of it, you can change it by selecting and going to the material browser and select the material and click OK. Now, if you want to change the threads same as run, you can select it. Now I'll be clicking OK. So this is about landing type. Now, if you want to give a support to your staircase, so how you will be providing it? So I want a right and left support. So what I'll do, I'll just select the right support option and I will click as stringer, or you want a carriage open. Like, so what you can do, let's see stringer. You can change the stringer width. Okay, right now I'm just going with the same. You can change the structural depth. You can change the structural depth on landing. You can change the total depth and you can change the width of it. So it will be a extra width to your staircase. And then you will click OK. Same, you can give the landing left support and you can change the stringer, and then left support type. Let's keep it the same as right support type, stringer 50 mm width. Now I'll click OK. So if you see, I'll show you in 3D. See, if you see a stringer has been added, a right support and a left support too. Now if you will see, the railing is still on your tread, not on the string, not on the support. And if you want the your railing also to come on the support option, for that, what you will be doing, you will be selecting the staircase and going to edit staircase. Okay, now just cancel it. If you want your railing to be on support, for that what you will do, just go to 3D, select the railing and pick new host and press the tab option and select the support. Okay. Why it is not coming? After, if you have modeled the staircase, it will not come. Now, if you want the same staircase, like with the support, and you want the railing to be on the support system, what you will do, you have to make the staircase from scratch. You will select the staircase, and then when you will be starting modeling of the staircase, there is an option called railing, and you will select it and you will make it on the default as stringer. So whenever you are modeling the staircase now again, the railing will be coming on the stringer, and you will click OK. And now I will select the top offset as 150, and I will select the location line as exterior support because I have provided stringers to my staircase. Now I will do the same. And I will click OK. Now if we go to 3D view, and if you will see, the railing is coming on the stringer. Because when we will be starting modeling of the staircase, we have to go to that railing option and we have to select that we want the railing on treads or we want the railing on stringers. So it will be coming on stringer if you will select the stringer option. Why it didn't came that time? Because we didn't have the stringers in, like, we didn't have the supports turned on in the staircase settings. So now we have already turned on and we just saved it. That's why it is coming on stringers. So it's like that. So this is a staircase in which we have already edited the finish inside it. Okay. But there are some cases like when we work in offices, there are cases like we have to model a concrete staircase different and we have to give a finish differently. In that case, what we will be doing? So I will be going to architecture tab And then I will select the staircase. Again, I'll model a new staircase. I'll select the staircase. Or I'll just what I'll do, I'll just select the staircase and I will change it to precast. And if you will go to section, you will see, okay, now it is a plain concrete staircase with no finish. Okay, now I want to add a finish to it. So for that, what we'll do, in this section view only, I will select this staircase. First, I will just delete these railings. And I will select the staircase. There is a copy option to it. Okay. So what you can do, you can just copy and just select the staircase and just copy and paste it to align to same place. So there is one more staircase which has been created. Now go to, without clicking anywhere, just go to properties tab and select the assembled staircase. Okay. Now you have to change some settings into it. So what we will do, right now in this precast, we had the riser height as 180. We want the same. We had the tread depth as 280. We want the same. So I will select this assembled staircase. I will go to edit type and I'll duplicate it. And I will rename as finish staircase. And I will provide the maximum riser height as 180, minimum tread depth as 300, and run type I will select. Okay, now in run type, what I will do, I have these settings already selected. Tread, they have created a tread thickness, tread profile. Okay, now I will give a nosing also to it, 12.5, and I'll just click OK. And I don't want any support to it, so I'll just make it none. I'll make it none. I'll click OK. So basic staircase have been created. Now it is going inside the my CL staircase, like the structure staircase. So what I'll do, I'll just select this one and my tread depth is 50. So what I'll do, I'll give a base offset to 50 and the top offset is right now 150. So I'll add 50 to it and I'll make it as 200. Okay. I'll just go to edit type. Okay, we have 50. Now, if you see, our risers are going inside the concrete staircase. So in that case, what you will be doing, you will just go to edit staircase. Now we have two flights which are different. So I'll select one flight and the move option and I will make it like this. And I will select the another flight. I will put the riser like this. Okay. And I will click OK. Now, if you will go to 3D option and I'll select the staircase. So a staircase, concrete staircase and the finish has been created to it. Now what you can do, you can go to edit type You can change the material to it. You can give a material like for the run type. If you will go, you can give a tread material. You can give a riser material. If you want a epoxy finish, you can give the epoxy finish to it. If you want to give a tile finish, you can give that also. So this is how you can make concrete staircase and a finished staircase above that. Now you will click OK. Now in the staircase only, we have some more options. If I'll go to staircase again, there are options to create different kind of staircase. Let's say we have full step spiral staircase. If you will select this, it will create a spiral staircase to you for you. All the 23 risers will come. Now, if you will select this center and spiral, then you can select like this. Make the staircase like that. Now, if you want a L-shaped winder staircase, just select this option and click it. It will create a winder staircase for you. There are U-shaped staircases. If you can just click it and make it like this. Okay. Now, in this also, we have one option for creating sketch. Like sometimes we have different shaped staircases. Like we have different curved staircase which we can't make from the options which are there. In that case, what we will do, we will just click on the create sketch option. So let's create a sketch first. I'll just go cancel the edit mode and yes. Now using the detail lines, press the DL command. I'll just make a sketch like this. And I'll just I will mirror this line. I want to this kind of staircase. Now I will go to architecture tab and I will go to staircase. I've selected level 1 to level 2. Desired number of risers is it has already selected. Now I will go to sketch. So now in this option, first we have boundary, then risers, then we have to give a stair path. So my boundary of the staircase, I've already a sketch which has made, already I've made. So I will select the pick lines and I'll pick these lines. So these are my boundary. Now if you see, it is showing 0 risers created, 23 remaining. So what I will do, I will go to risers option and then I will pick line. I will select this line. Now from this line, I want to offset. So let's say I want to create an offset of 300. I will give 300 offset. Sizes are creating. Okay, I have created 12. Now I want a landing. So I will make it as 2500. And then again I will give offset of 300. I will create all the risers. One zero remaining. So all the risers has been created. Now I will just change the boundary like this, let's say, and let's say like this. Now what I'll do, I'll just connect all these riser lines to the boundary. So for that, there is in the modify sketch only, there is an option called trim, extend multiple elements. Select this, select the boundary line, and then select the risers. So all the riser line will join. Now again select this boundary line, select all the risers. Okay. Now you want to have to join these ends. For that, just click on trim extend to corner or press TR. Okay. Now you have to give a stair path to it. Just click on this and give a stair path like this. And then click on finish, edit mode. If you will go to 3D, you will see a staircase has been made. Now, if you will just click on finish mode, the railing will automatically come. But if you see, the railing is not adjusting to the risers which we have created. So in that case, what you will do, I'll just extend this section box and show you. We will just click on one railing and just click on edit path. And now just delete this and go to the pick lines option. And just select each and every thread. Okay. Now you have to just click on finish. Okay. So if it is not connecting because these are overlapping. So in that case, what you will do, you will just press TR and you will just uh, extend these lines. Rather than doing all this also, what you can do, you can just click on this arc and just select this and select this and select. Go to just click on finish mode, go to 3D and just pick the new house. So it will not come. So for that, what you have to do, you have to create single staircase railings. So in that case, just edit it, go to railing option and sketch path. So you will be sketching the path. Now you have to create a separate railing for this, separate railing for this, and separate railing for this, because it will not come properly if you will not do like that. So now what I'll do, I'll just select this, same thing, but we need to join them. It is overlapping because we have used a nosing in that. That's why. Otherwise, it will not overlap. So it is not coming properly because you have to select all these properly again, and just because of nosing, it is overlapping. Okay, this staircase has been created. Now I'll go to level 1 again. So this is a manually created staircase, like create by sketch. Now in that only, what you can do, you can select this also. You can change the type of staircase. If you will select the precast, it will select to precast. Above that also you can add a finish. You just have to copy and just select the assembled one and change the finish accordingly. Now we have in this only we have something called ramps for the uh, circulation. So we'll just create ramps also. Let's say I want to create a ramp to these rather than creating these staircase. I will create a ramp just to go down from my floor. So for that, what I will do, I'll just go to architecture. Then I will be selecting ramps. Okay, I'll select the ramp. Now in the ramp option also, we have base level, we have top level, and we have width, which we can change from the properties tab. And if we go to edit type, same things we have what we have in staircase. We can change the shape of it. If you want a thick or you want a solid slab, solid ramp. If you want a what thickness you want, you can change it. You can change the text size, because when we make a ramp, it shows up and down options. So you can change the size of that. You can change the ramp material, and the most important thing, the slope. So like you can change the slope according to your own design. So let's say if my maximum slope is like if I want to create a ramp of 12 maximum slope, I will provide a maximum slope over here and maximum inclination length. Now in that case, I'll just click OK and I will select the levels. So I want to connect it to the ground level, like to the site level. So what I will do, I'll just click on TO find level, mine wall, because I've created that level as my ground level. And top level, it has level 1. Okay. Now I will just select this. I'll create a ramp like this. and I want a full length ramp. So I will just align it. I will put, so press the AL command. I'll select this line and I will select this line. Then I will select this line. I will select this line. Now I will click OK. If you see in 3D, okay, so it is going this in this direction. So to change it to the other direction, what I will do, I'll go to level 1 and there is a small arrow coming down. I'll select this. Now it is going in correct direction. So if you see, the railings are automatically modeled because they in the staircase and ramps, railings will automatically come. Okay, you can edit it according to your own design. According, like if you want to make a railing short or cut, you can change it. You just have to select the railing and click on the edit path. Okay. Now, if you will go to level 1 again and select the ramp. One thing is you can go to edit type and change these thicknesses. Let's say I want this as solid. So if I change it to solid and click OK, and if you will go to 3D view, it is like filled. The below, all the elements below, it is filled. So that's a solid ramp which you can create. Now if you'll go to ramp again and we'll go to edit type, you can change the ramp material from here. You can change the slope also from here. Let's say I want to make it as 10. I'll click OK. And I'll just put the maximum inclination length as 10,000. Click apply. Click. So now if you will, okay, so right now it's not changing, but you can change the slope of it. Okay, and also if you will go to ramp again, go to architecture tab and go to ramp, there is same thing which we did in staircase. Like we made the ramp by sketch. So that also we can make. You just have to go to boundary. Go to boundary. In that there is no option. Like in the staircase tab, we had the option of create by sketch. But in this, you just have to click on boundary and then you have to click rise, made risers. So, okay, let's say if you have changed it TO, I will just make it as TO fine ball and 1. Okay, we can change the width according to me. So I will just make boundary like this, or you can change it like this. Okay. I want to give a, I will give a offset of 2000. For that, I'll press OF. And okay, this is my boundary. Okay. It is showing 0 of inclined ramp created, 6,000 remaining. So for that, I will click on riser. I'll make my first riser. Then I will make like this. And I will click OK. If you go to 3D, you will be seeing that ramp has been created. Okay. So you can create any shape of ramp according to your own design. And there are in the ramp tab, there are options to, like if you go to boundary tab, there are options to create different shape of ramps. And you can create it according to your own choice. And you, after that, after creating that particular shape, you can just provide the riser. That also we have different shapes available in that. You can use that. Okay. So this was all about ramps and the staircases. Now we have something called dormer roof. So for the dormer roof, for the dormer roof, how to create a dormer roof, I'll show you. So what you will do, first I'll go to level 1. I am just removing this roof. I'll go to now. For now, what I'm doing is I'll just create a roof above this area. Okay, I'll go to roof profile, and I will just select this floor boundary, or I will just make a rectangle like this, and I will provide a slope to this and to this, and I'm putting this on level 2. We will show in 3D. It's something it looks like that. Okay, basic roof I've made. Now let's say I want a dormer above this bedroom. So in that case, what you will do? So first, what I'll do, I'll just make 3 walls. I select the walls, and I will select it as the base profile. I will select as level 2, and I am putting the unconnected height as 1500, and I am making a walls like this. If you will go to level 2, it will be visible. Okay. So like this I have created. Now I'll go to roof again, and I will create a roof like this. I'll make it as like this. Defines I'll define slope in these two. I'll click OK. I'll click the attach walls. So this is level 2 and above 1500. Now we will go to 3D. I will select these walls, and I'm making these as 3000, and I'm putting this as also 3000. Okay. Now I will select these walls. I'll do this attach top base, select this roof. I'll select this wall, attach top base. Why it is coming like this? Oh, for this you have to select this edit profile, and now you have to select this roof, and using the TR option you have to just cut these lines, just remove this, just make it. Same for this, you can just edit profile, just select this line, just make this. Edit profile, Now what we can do, first we will join this roof to this roof. For this, we will click on this join unjoin roof. In that, I will select this. I will select this particular surface and then this. So if you will see, the roof has been joined, but the walls are like that only. So for that, what I'll do, I'll just select these walls, go to edit profile, and then I will just select this line and using the trim option, just make this. And just join. So the wall has been modified. Now same we will do for other side. I will just select this and I will edit profile and I will do this. I'll select this line, and I will just, it's for using TR option, I will just trim it and I will delete this line and the wall has been made. Now if we go to level 2, you can see that this roof has been extended and the wall has been like that. Okay. Now what you will do after we have extended, now we have to create a dormer, like same type of opening inside it. So for that, what we will do, we will go to architecture tab. There is an option called dormer. Select it and select this particular roof. Now you have to, what you have to do, go to level 2 and pick these edges. Okay. Go to 3D view, pick, you have to, yeah, select this roof and these edges will be picked. Now using the TR command, just trim these. Just trim it like this, trim it like this. Okay. And just click on finish. Now to see that opening, what we'll do, I'll just create an opening in this wall. I am creating an opening like this. So if you see, there is an opening which has been created like this in the ceiling. So basically, it's like a dormer which you have created in your above the bedroom. So it looks like that, something. You can change the size of it according to your own design. And you can edit the dormer opening also after that. Like if you don't want this, if you just want to change anything in that, you can change the lines, you can change the design, or you can shift it. So this is your dormer which has been created. Okay. Now in that only, okay, some more things I will explain you. First is materials, how to provide material properties. You have learned how to provide material to staircases and how to provide material to ramp. There are other things also, like now this is my plain plan. There is nothing, no furniture, nothing else. So how to add furniture to that? So in the architecture tab only, there is a component option, and using that you can add furniture to your model. Whatever furniture you need, you have that in the Revit family. Also, you can download it from Google and you can insert it using that. Like you insert it using load, go to insert tab and then load family. So we'll just check the component option. So now I want to create a bed or a living room furniture to it. So I will just go on component And right now I have not much of furniture loaded. So what I will do, I will go to load family, and in that we have furniture. I'll just select the furniture, and then I will select let's say I want a TV stand, or I want a seating. Let's say I'm putting a seating on that. I want to add a sofa. So I will select a sofa, this one I'm selecting. I'll click on open. Now a sofa has been, like, it has came in my properties tab. I can add a sofa like that. I can put it like this. Now if I want to rotate it, so what I'll do, while while keeping it, there is an option rotate after placement. So I will just check this, and now I will put it and I will rotate it like this. So it is rotated. And if I want to rotate this one, I'll select this, I'll go to rotate option. Now I can rotate it like this. So I have provided a basic seating to my model. Now if I want to add some table chairs, I can go again to component option, and I can go to load family. I will go, let's say I want a chair. So I'll go to tables. I'll select this table coffee, like for a dining purpose. Go to open, and I'll put it like this. Okay, so after placing these families, let's say right now I'm placing these on level 1. You can even change the constant of it. Like you can change the level on which level you want to. You can go to edit type, and you can change the depth, height, and width of it. You can change the material, which like if you want a different cushion material or a frame material, you can change using that. For the tables also, if I select this table option, if I select this table, you can change the level again, like the same we did for sofa. You can go to edit type. You can make your own types. Right now we have 3 types already created. You can duplicate it and make a new type out of it. In that you can change height, length, width. Also you can change the top material and the frame material for this particular table. So basically these are families which are already being created in Revit. You can create your own Revit customized families also, which we will be learning in the custom family session. So right now use these families for your project, and if you have any doubt, we can take up in doubts on this session. So this is all about circulation, tumors, and families. I hope you guys like the session. Best of.